What's up, everyone? My name is Jesse. This is the Auditorium. I react to video game music for the first time as a musician myself. And today is, I don't know if it's a debut or not. It's this Persona 3, the movie. I don't know if I've done anything from the movie. I don't even know what the movie is. I've heard of it, though. Anyways, we're listening to Light in a Starless Sky from Yumi Kawamura, followed by Self-Redemption from the channel PSC. I don't know if these songs have anything to do with each other. I'm also avoiding completely looking at this image because I'm planning to play Persona 3. Probably not this year, but ever since finishing P5, I kind of wanted to dive into the rest of them. At least 3 and 4. So yeah, I'm just going to completely ignore what's going on here. Requested by Thomas and Steven. Let me know more about the movie if you can. But man, there's so many spin-off stuff, including 3, involving 3. I mean, I'm guessing this is some kind of anime adaptation or something. But, anyways, okay. I can't remember the last time I heard Persona 3, to be honest, of any kind. And I would have to assume this song is in the game, but this is Light in a Starless Sky. Let me see the last time I heard Persona 3 was. Fake out. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, it's been almost a year exactly. March 31st last year. P3 Reloaded. Ooh. Been finding 3 different directions already.
We're walking through the darkest valley, haters knew it's full of valley, so uncanny that I got this crew and this movement so exclusive. My man is so
loaded. Ignore the title. This is ignore that. I just don't want to see this image. Oh right. P3 had 2 singers. I don't know if they had more, but I do remember that it was a dynamic between the 2.
Elevating was deep down inside of me, celebrating what we got us going for the moment, demonstrating to these hands who came and violated, about to battle, bigger shadows, be ready for whatever follows. We made it, you just swallow, we fool, you just shallow, but we forgave, we should take you as a fellow member. I never like to hate cause motions viral, so contagious, good God gracious, soul and spread is made in Rama, that's my basis.
I love these big changes in energy.
Series of spontaneous changes, life sometimes instantaneous. Some they feel it's some got vicious. I just got more serious this time. Parting ways in a good turn. Used to be a big concern. Hated, burning, jealousy, sold and dirty. See my old restoring foes. Oh my goodness, no. I have faith in these. No, and I'm trying to change, no returning back to the way it goes. No running for sure that this ain't the case. We're still cool. But here's too timeless. What we got here is never removed.
All this time later, and I'm still unsure what the singer's name is. Let me see if it's up there. Yumi Kawamura. That's okay. I gotta remember that. I gotta keep that name in my head. Whoa. Is that still her?
Say goodbye, no more.
It's giving me the same feeling that Blooming Villain gives me. Like a kind of like an ongoing boss theme, but I don't know, you know, like it's just that kind of feeling of like Sounds like it's ending. I didn't see the length of it, but this is different. I feel like it's gonna be like da da da. No. Oh, that's catchy. That was too far off. Yeah. So the reason I'm looking at this one, this is the next song. It's funny. Every time I say this, people will be like, "It's not a spoiler." If you start a sentence with that, it's not a spoiler. If that's your opinion, you can't tell someone what they think a spoiler is. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't really happen here too often, but it's such a rare thing. It happens more on Twitch. For me, a spoiler is basically anything. Like town names, character names, seeing all the characters in the intro movie, etc. So once I decide that a game is on my radar and it's in the horizon, then I just pretty much ignore it completely. As far as like trying to, because when I do these songs normally, I'm like trying to decipher what's going on, but you know what I mean? Like once that ignition starts, then it's like, okay, that was cool, but I'll wait to hear it in the game. But now this is a little different because this is a movie. Now this you can kind of tell me because, here's what I'm guessing. I'm guessing if I like 3, then I'll probably like the movie and probably will want to watch it. Is that the case? Or is this a case where the movie is just kind of like mid? And also, does any other game have a movie? And when we say movie, are we talking like feature film or, a short like hour thing? Either way, it's interesting, right? So it makes me think, is this using music directly from the game, or does it have its own thing? So, yeah. So even though I'm probably not going to play Persona 3, I'm going to play Reload, by the way. I'm probably not going to play that until next year. I don't know when. Still, the less I know now, the better. So it was really cool playing Persona 5 and ignoring everything and being surprised by who joins my party and all that, because it's refreshing. You don't have at the end of the day, I'm a person just like the rest of you. I like to be surprised by stuff and then capture those moments that I can only get once. To this day, I would say my community has been pretty good as far as not spoiling stuff. There's only been one major spoiler that I've gotten, and it sucks because I was looking forward to that game for a long time. I'm not gonna say it because it doesn't matter, but that was, and what's messed up is like it wasn't even like a bad intent. It's just they just felt like they had to share what happens for some reason. It wasn't like, haha, this is what happens. It's just like they were talking about a song and what happens and what ended up happening was a gigantic moment in that game. So, yeah. So I just don't ever want to feel that again, especially now that I've encountered a Persona and how good the storytelling is. You know what I mean? I just want to like stay away from it. That's why I'm not looking at that image. I don't want to see the characters. Nothing. Anywho, I gotta remember this name. I don't know why I can't remember her name. Like, I guess Lynn is easy to remember. It's just one word. It's 3 letters. But I always forget Yumi Kawamura. As far as I know, that is one half of P3, right? I don't know if there's more, but I know Lotus Juice and her. So let me know if that song plays in the regular game. But the last time I heard anything P3 was March 2025. It is March 2026 now. And that was right when Reload came out. I heard like 3 songs in a row. Damn, that's crazy. Sheesh. Okay. This is Self-Redemption. Persona 3, the movie. Oh, I like this already. P3 has more variety than I thought.
some guys, another reason why we rise even when grief remains in the sky.
I won't give up my heartbeat, my soul for myself and for the lost.
That's the same motif. Dun, 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 dun.
It seems like the moon's eating up the rest of the stars. We sleep with room or darkness, sky with scars. We're dirty glass, taking another break somewhere where we gonna let this high succeed. Whilst we're still within, ain't about MVPs, it's about teamwork, ain't about individuals, ain't about me, ain't about you, ain't about none of that. Pussies like that, like that. To the physical, having my back to his.
I'm not gonna lie, I can never understand what Lotus uses to sing. His volume is always like really low, and it's kind of odd of a choice. Guitar solo. I noticed they all have their own aesthetic. I'll explain after the song is over.
My wings,
I really like her voice though. She sounds great.
find another way to fly. Take my shoes, but they can't stop me from going.
This is like power metal? Question mark? There's way more genres than I thought in P3. Even though this is the movie. I used to think it was all like more rap stuff, but it's all over the place. Oh yeah, I forgot P3 had one of my least favorite songs of all time. Deep Breath, Deep Breath. I wonder if I'm gonna like it when I play it in game.
Nothing can bring me down.
I like. Okay, this might be a hot take, but there's some stuff in the song I like and some I don't.
To the last breath, wanna go all beyond this depth. With my crew, gonna see what's next. We are looking down on any circumstances, headed for purpose. Survival
Ooh.
fittest, gotta stand up and fight that fate.
I'm listening to the instrumental.
Totally denied what's expected. We gonna earn the respect. Made force feet detected, force feet rejected. Then we expect it. We try to correct it, but this time we forget it. Oh yeah, it's on now, gonna mass destruct it. Like we gonna live it to the fullest. Accept it.
Did you see Mass Destruction? Too bad I can't hear. I thought so. I thought so. P3. Let's talk about P3 as a whole, because I've had a lot of like, I mean, I guess it's just best to have my honest thoughts, because things can change, right? And it has changed, especially in Atlas games. Let's give you I'll give you two examples. Three? I'll give you three examples from Atlas itself. Shin Megami Tensei 5 Vengeance has battle, what is it, demons, humans, and whatever. The song sounded like sandpaper. I hated it. It was bad. Did not like it. And I told people, I felt disappointed because Shin Megami never let me down. This is way before I played it. I was already a fan of Shin Megami Tensei music. I was like, damn, this is sick. It's weird. It's creepy. Played the game, understood the assignment. Okay, the song is pretty damn sick, and I love it now. Weird, right? You guys have to remember, reaction is the first time. So, what you're watching now may stick, it may not. Is everything in your life 100% from the very beginning? No. There's probably people watching this that like hated mushrooms as a kid and now eat it every day. You know what I'm saying? So, miss me with all that crap. Persona 5, a soundtrack that I love. Now, this opinion changed slightly. So nothing's ever like black and white with me. It's not just this or that. Both, the song, I was like, what the hell is this? This is such a weird song. But there was parts I really enjoyed about it. And that's the part that's actually really important, which is the chorus. Da, da, da. It even gets a motif later. And that's really powerful there. But like the rest of the song just sounded really weird to me. Dun, 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 dun. Especially when it's like was the last boss theme, you know what I mean? But in the game I was like, oh, okay, you know. But it didn't just like, oh, I love the song now. It's still weird. It's just I liked it a little more. So P3 has a weird, like, I like Persona 3's music. I'm not sure if it's it's definitely not my favorite. That's probably goes to 5 out of the Personas. I just heard 4 a little bit, and that's kind of starting to creep up a little on me now. But I also heard that Reload has some really cool stuff. I'm seeing this list that I had, and it had that the battle theme. Dun 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 dun. I forgot the name of it, but that was a cool song. Anyways, what I'm saying is, it's not going to deter me from playing 3. I'm still interested in playing 3, and we'll see how it changes. But for the longest time, I've always been kind of like indifferent on P3 because, for example, there's what was it? I just said it and I forgot what it was. It was oh gosh. Well, actually, let's look. I've had it's split. You know, it's not a perfect soundtrack. Let me explain. I'm looking at every single P3 video I've ever done, which is like, I don't know, 10 or something. This is quite an interesting history. The first song I heard, The Battle for Everyone's Souls, incredible. One of the best songs I've heard on the channel. Seriously. I covered it on guitar. It's an amazing song. Dun, 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 dun. Burn My Dread. Amazing. I don't remember what this one sounds like, but it's Kimi no Kyoku Memories. What is it? Memories of You. I'm pretty sure that was a good song. It's like that title sounds familiar. Deep Breath, Deep Breath. Hated that song. Did not like it. Mass Destruction. Really good. I don't remember what Iwa Todai Dorm sounds like, but I look happy in the thumbnail. I've heard Living with Determination. Battle Hymn of the Soul. I like that. Heartful Cry from FES. P3 Reincarnation. Man, there's so many different P3s. What a mess. Full Moon Full Life. Is that the one? Oh, no, sorry. It's Going Down Now. That's the song I heard. Color Your Night. That was good. So, it's all over the place. It's an interesting soundtrack, but it's still really good. I think my biggest complaint is this might be a hot take, but whenever Lotus Juice comes on, like I just can't understand what he's saying. Not from like rapping fast, but it's like it's this weird volume they mixed him with. I don't know if that was his choice or Alice's choice or whatever, but compared to everyone else who sings in Persona, I can like they're above the mix. He's like buried in there. So it just kind of sounds like I'm like what? So it's kind of hard to hear that. Of course he's talented and all that, but it's just weird, It's weird. That's my only thing. It's weird. I have to play the game. I know I have to get the context, but I'm just telling you my thoughts now. It could change. It could very well change. It has before. But let me know your thoughts on either singer or the game. Just try not to spoil anything, please. I've had such a good record of not being spoiled. and it's gonna be a while before I play this. But I was never gonna play Persona ever, but 5 Royal kind of opened that door. So, if anything, I'll probably try Metaphor before I go back to Persona, because it's like a one-off. So, anyways, Self Redemption. Let me know what's going on in these. I guess tell me more about the movie. You know, like, if is it canon? Is it just its own thing? Because this is not too common in the auditorium. Anyways, thank you to the requesters. A lot of yapping. Damn, it's been a year since P3. That's crazy. Anyways, thanks to everyone you see on screen. I couldn't be here without them. Thanks to you for watching. My name is Jesse in the auditorium. Peace.